Hey, Peppers. What are my thoughts? Well, quite honestly, it's a rush hole, and it's a rush hole. I don't. I'm not a big fan of the fact that well, I don't know. I can understand. I'm trying to look at things from both kick size perspective and a player perspective. When it comes to that. So it's like a rush hole. They're designed to take a beating, right? And you're to overcome its weaknesses, you need to have a full fleet. Okay, and check to see if the altered A sets I can do that. I'm going to be trying the A sets with the Ironclad and maybe the Cannoneer too, but I'm definitely going to start with the Ironclad. I'm probably going to go straight for the top one with the Ironclad. Now I've got quite a bunch of crews here to choose from too. Let me put the regular Ironclad in the front here. All right. All right. Thank you, Iris, for the follow. I appreciate it. The rest of y'all, if y'all haven't clicked follow yet, please follow. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah.
You see that Lenzova just got 100 credits. Right. Thank you for that follow. Appreciate it.
All right. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. So yeah, I got quite a few crews to choose from here. I've got the Demolition Squad will probably be really good. You get a building damage buff and you get damage protection buff for your boats. That's assuming, well, yeah. So the Demolition Squad would probably be really good. Of course, the Grease Monkey, because it affects your combat speed, I don't know that I'd really recommend it. For actual use in targets, but of course, the halftime repair, you can always put it on a different slot and just move your boats in and out of that. Hey, Peppers, thanks for the follow. And you can just kind of move your boats in and out of that slot to repair, cut your expense in half. Oh, yeah. Y'all enjoy your free credits. I do have a list underneath the stream, by the way, of things you can do with your credits. I don't have song requests on right now, just because I plan on putting this video on YouTube. But generally, I have song requests on, and they only cost like 40 credits. So that's a couple of song requests, and quite honestly, just you hanging out here right now, you're earning credits. If ever you want to check to see how many credits you have, it's exclamation point credits in the chat. The bot will tell you what your balance is, and it also keeps track of time. So as you progress through your ranks, being in here, you'll increment credits faster too, I believe. How do the Mausers work?
Oh yeah.
I'm definitely starting to miss some of the chat now. Thank you for that host there, Darth Davids. But anyway, Salty Dogs, of course, is going to come in handy after, during BXP weekend. Junkyard Dogs, I'm mainly just using my base defense. Well, it's base defense crew there. Molotov Maidens, if you're using Mausers, the Molotov Maidens would come in really handy for that extra splash and spread. They'll come in really handy if we're knocking out like those turret clusters. When you get those turret clusters, the Molotov Maidens will help a lot. Myzen81, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I'm not, and as far as the Sea Serpent's turn speed and evade, turn speed, obviously, your ship handling, that could always come in handy. The evade, all right. As long as the whatever's shooting at you is not a splash weapon, the evade will work. If it's a splash weapon, the evade doesn't do anything. So Deadeye Destroyer is just kind of just a generic buff, 15% critical chance of critical hits, which is double damage, so really handy. I know the Fearless Blitzers just gives you like a bit of a speed buff in the beginning, and then you get 11 chance of critical hits with cannons only. Bullseye Brigade is supposed to give you 100%, but if you're using a splash weapon like the Mauser cannons on Ironclads, I don't know that I would really use the Bullseye Brigade for that. It's probably not the best use of that. I did save up a whole bunch of these creeping deaths just for this raid. Hey, Driz. Hey, Driz. We put your spreadsheet. If you type exclamation point spreadsheet, it puts a link up to your spreadsheet. Yeah, I hope everybody does have a good raid. The creeping death, I went and got a whole bunch of these because that 19% building damage is really, you know, for 40 minutes is really. I'm going to be using these like crazy. I'm going to be using these a lot. It's really about it. That's all my crews. That's all my crews. All right. We currently have 9 minutes, so I probably can go ahead and just start talking about the raid. All right. If you're just tuning in on Facebook and on YouTube, and you want to get right to the action, right now we got 9 minutes till. So if you fast forward 9 minutes, then you'll be right at the raid start. So just keep that in mind. Currently, we have. I guess I'll just start. Let me get right into the raid stuff. So, if you're interested in this spreadsheet, this is Drizz's spreadsheet. If you just type exclamation point spreadsheet in the chat, Wrong AI will give you a link. I just kind of put that up. You know, right now I don't really have anything in it but the Pride, because I'm thinking about trying to grab the Pride like right away. I've in my base currently I have a ship that is refitting my Tideseeker, and it'll be done in 8 hours. And I think that it would be really awesome if I could just go ahead and just put a Pride in right away. Being that the Pride is 15 million points. If I hit 4 tier 6 targets, I could get the Pride right away. You know what I mean? So, but I do got a couple requests. Hey, White Star, I do have some requests in here. I know some people want me to hit tier 5 I think somebody asked me to hit tier 5 with Centurions, but I know Ironclads is one. So I'll probably go ahead and hit one target. I might try like the low tier 5 target or something like that with Centurions. But the Centurions are going to be really expensive. It's because there's just a range deficit issue there. And in the Ironclads as well also suffer from a range deficit, just not as bad. But the Ironclads are actually designed to take the damage where the Centurions not so much. I will be using the Cannoneer a lot. Oh, you want to? That would be terrible. Well, yeah, I shouldn't say that because then I sound like a homophobe, right? If I'm worried about the rainbow skin for the Pride. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, damn! Only damnation would go there. Funny guy. But anyway, slides. I got stuff for the tonight. I mean, we do have like the targets, what the points and all that are supposed to be like. We got that's going to be on the slides tonight on the BB show, and that's bp.battlevortex.tv. By the way, if you're curious about our Facebook group, that's the Battle Vortex Battle Pirates Facebook group. It's bp.battlevortex.tv. You can kind of see the URL all over the background here. And our show will be on tonight in about 7 hours, 7 minutes from now, if you're watching me live. And that's going to be at youtube.com/battlevortex. And that's 7 p.m. Eastern. So that's 4 p.m. Pacific. If you're in the UK, that's going to be right at midnight. That's Greenwich Mean Time. It's going to be midnight for you. And but tune in. We'd love to have you in the audience. So uranium, it's pretty typical, really. You know, it's the same uranium payouts have been out, and then we still have the Man of Wars that are coming out on Saturday. Prize lists. So pretty much, you know, as normal, you have the lock store and the unlock store. The unlock store is really awesome this time, but the lock store, basically you have to claim a prize from this top bunch right here. Right here, you have to claim one of these to open the unlock store. Now, you can only claim one of these if you have one of these from the second one of these weapons. And you can only claim one of these weapons if you have one of these hulls. So it could potentially be really, really expensive for you to get the locked store. But this is the unlocked store. Unlocked store is where all of the ship build tokens are at. They got the Harlocks are in there, Visagos are in there. There actually is the Mauser cannon and Cannon System 4 in there, like super cheap. I mean, just amazing price on these things. So if you actually do manage to get, you have the Ironclad right here, and you have the Mauser cannon, the Cannon System 4. It's just exceptional. If you can get these, get these. If you're going to get 2.5 million points, this is what you need to focus on right here. I think it's 2.5 million. Oh, maybe it's 3 million. I don't know. Something like that. A little over 3 million points. But anyway, and they do have some extra build tokens in here too, and some BXP tokens for those folks also. So, but anyway, that we do have the lock store. The lock store up here, I don't like that they do these time things. So they haven't actually stuck to it too well. Basically, these things right here are supposed to be available right away, and they're going to be available for 48 hours, it would appear. So only the first 48 hours of the event should these limited blueprint component blueprints be available. So the agility system, I hate that they made it 5 million points, is because there's a lot of people that could use them that won't have access to them for the agility system 4. And the stun armor, it's not completely useless, but it's not like super valuable either. Definitely could come in handy on your base guard though. Anyway, you know, you can help with your stun. It'd be really nice. Of course, this is the main prize right here, the Pride. Ruin Scattergun is the weapon design for it, and then the narrowed firing aperture is the special design for it. We will be talking about that kind of stuff a little bit. A lot of you guys seen this slide last week. It has been updated with the current stats. The only thing that really changed with this blueprint from between last week and this week was on the evade bonus. Well, the evade bonus was added. Last week in the preview server, the Prides did not have the evade bonus at all. So it was effectively a 0, and now it's a plus 20%. So, evade is something that could come in handy. I think I haven't actually cropped it out yet, but I did put together a, this is like a little scattergun comparison, by the way. I did do an updated build for the Pride, and we can discuss that too. Let's see here. So right now we're at still 2 more minutes. We'll go ahead and go in here real quick. I'll just show you, if you guys want to screenshot my Pride build. This is kind of what I came up with. I got it loaded up with the Ruin Scatterguns. I also got it loaded up with the Radioactive Plate 4, because that was really the only damage type that wasn't addressed in all of the deflection attributes. That's the only one that wasn't really addressed. Of course, the barrel system just got a reduction in build time this week. So that's definitely something I'd highly recommend. Of course, you know, we got all the regular stuff on here. Resonance capacitor, apparently it's able to activate itself. The Pride is, it's let me see, what do they call it down here? Resonance trigger. So it's Prideful is a resonance trigger, so it should activate itself, and that will give it the 50% turret defense right there, and as well as the extra combat speed. So the extra 20% combat speed are the 2 main things, and the turret defense are the 2 main things that you're going to get from this. Bonus all damage. It also get I guess an extra 36% damage buff too, so that's pretty awesome. Agility 4 I went with for the evade and stun resistance, and then siege targeting 3, I have that retrofit R15 for 93% building damage. And of course the barrel system 3, that adds 2 multi-shot. These things here have a 5 multi-shot already, so that'll make it up to 7. So basically it does it will increase the damage output by 40%. The barrel system will. It'll increase the damage output by 40%. So for that reason alone, I recommend it. So yeah, if you're interested, and this is what the build that I'm recommending, and I'm going to be presenting on the show tonight. And you know, every slot's occupied. I mean, I think it's a really good build. It does have the assault DPS of 9600, which just means that pretty much you should use every weapon slot for an offensive weapon. Because if you don't, if you use any of these slots or even for a defensive weapon, you're effectively losing DPS. So, you know, any kind of countermeasures on there, I mean, that's going to definitely drive your damage down quite a bit. All right. Can I fix my volume? What is wrong with my volume? All right. Looks like we already have the pop-up here. Nice. Tell me what's wrong with my volume and I'll fix it. Maybe. Maybe I'll fix it. All right. So, looks like everything's coming out here. We have the 6 tiers here. We also have Campaign Tower is going to be available. Uprising and Uprising Elite. You can't hear me. Are you serious? My volume is great. Sometimes I wish people would just like check with other people, you know what I mean, before they assume the issue's on my end. You know what I mean? Because it's like taking over the stream, man. It's not cool. All right. Anyway, so prizes. This is what the prize store looks like right now. It's pretty simple. It's what we've been accustomed to over here. Down here, of course, this is the unlock store down here where we have the Mauser cannon. Mauser cannon right there, Cannon System 4. We have the VXP tokens. We have the ship build tokens, the Ironclad, the Zelos, the Harlock Ironclad. We have the Harlock Cannoneer, and then we have regular ship build tokens here. All right, and then we have the lock store, which currently just shows the all of the sharded hulls. It just shows all the sharded hulls, and apparently, even the Gamma is you can get 5 Gamma Behemoth shards for 2 million points. That's awesome, because it takes 10 to build one to complete a blueprint. So if you basically, this is 2 Gamma Behemoths right here, is what you can claim with. That's 8 million points, and that's 2 Gamma Behemoths you can build. That's amazing. I don't see the limited ones, but anyway, let's get out here and start hunting for targets real quick. So I guess the first thing I'm going to go for is the tier 5. All right. All right, so we got 71s. Let's see if I can find a 75 real quick. I see one right here. I can't tell what that is. That's a 73. 73. I just go up here and hit the 75 real quick. I don't remember what it looks like from the pictures. I know we had pictures last month. I probably should have pulled them up. All right. Oh, I'm not going to like this one bit. The only good thing here is that these Mausers are kind of immune. Hey, thank you for that follow. These Mausers are immune to, I'm sorry, these Ironclads are immune to the stun effect, right? But I'm getting like the snot beat out of me already.
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting the snot beat out of me, buddy. Oh, yeah. Oh, I forgot to put a crew on too. Oops. Whoops. I almost feel like I ought to just say screw it and just go like all the way in. Man, how dirty is that? Wonder if, now I remember this thing here being really susceptible to a pinch, so these things are really slow without the Harlock, man. Yeah, I think if this is what you're working with, you might want to consider going down to B sets or something, man, because this is like crazy. Die, man, die. Look at that. Probably ought to try being a little further away. I hate to say, if these are doing this bad, I can only imagine how bad these Centurions are going to be. Yeah, these things are god-awful, man. I got stuff shooting me all over the place, man. This is what I do for my fans. I commit suicide and I do bad things to myself. Hey, Will, how you doing? Kraken Doc? Man. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna go out here and beat this thing here up. This is awful. Might as well just like butter it up so I can come back in here with a cannoneer, right? And take it out. Next one is right here. I'm gonna go under. I gotta see if I can get it to turn a little bit, man, because it's shooting at me way too fast. Can't believe I'm still alive. There it goes. All right. I am not repairing that sucker right now. Not doing it. Hopefully you've seen what you wanted to see. Captain Lawboy, what's up? Beer and curry. Yeah, no, that was not an S. That was actually an A. That was a 75. Wow, it got back here quick. All right. Yeah, I hate to say, man, me going in there with Centurion's not looking too good. It's not looking too good. I guess the first thing I ought to do... Oh, I had moved everything around on my base for the... that. Let me move this out. I generally keep my launch pad on the rim. People don't generally pick on that anymore. All right. So, I'm going to go out there and polish that sucker off real quick. Oh, dang it. I probably should have put that crew on. I'm going to go ahead and do this the way I want to do it real quick. I'm going to put a, I'm going to put a crew on. I'm going to put a Creeping Death on, which is basically, I've been saving these Creeping Deaths for a while because I want to use them, been saving them for this raid. Let me go to the dock real quick. Let's put one of those on. The Creeping Death gives you 19% building damage buff, is what that's about. All right, where's that? Oh, there it is. I don't feel like it'd be very polite of me to not clean this up. If you get what I'm saying, get my drift. At least I might be able to go in there and potentially avoid taking any damage. There's really just one cannon that's up, and it's going to start shooting at me right away as soon as I'm in range. But if I can pinch it, that's what my plan is. Let's go. Generally, I have a pattern, but obviously that pattern's kind of shot right now. These things are a beast. It's amazing stuff right here. Crap, forgot about this guy. All right. Took a little bit of damage, but it's not too bad. Took one shot. Yeah, Cannoneer's a beast. Now, I could have done that damage free had I gone in there initially with this fleet, because those particular targets don't the long range ballistic turrets don't fire right away. Just so everybody knows what damage I took. That's 8 minutes right there. But I can go ahead and recall that because I've got I do have an extra Cannoneer, so I can make this a complete fleet again. I had originally built 5 before the Harlock Cannoneer came out, and had them all ranked and everything. See, there's my other one right there. And then I'll just go ahead and put my my damaged one right there, and I can just repair it later. But anyway, from memory, price has target altered. No, it has not. It has not altered. All right, let me hunt for some tier 6 targets real quick. So let's get rid of that. Look for that. All right, so we have some blitz targets out here. I mean, you guys probably remember what the blitz target looks like, right? I don't know that the blitz target was really worth doing. There's a 59 blitz target right here. Locator. Let's go for tier 6. Now, if the tier 6 target, if it's anything like what we got last month for the VXP, for VXP weekend, basically if you go in at like 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock, either the right or the left, it's would be best. Let's just go ahead and check it out and see. Now, how come I don't have the attack button on this? Why? I don't have a Conqueror hull in my fleet. Did I accidentally put a Revenge in there? What the heck did I do, man? Did I put the wrong fleet? Was it the wrong fleet? Oh, did I go out with Revenges? Oops. They look alike. My bad. That wouldn't have went well for me. That would not have went well for me at all. Yeah, much better. All right. And if you're unclear, I know it's kind of a large target. If you're ever unclear about where 3 o'clock or 6 o'clock or 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock, whatever it is, if you add a bookmark to the target, you can see that the bookmark always lands on the center of the target. So you're not really targeting that big lit up white circular thing right there. The center is actually right here. So that's where you want to be at. You want to come in at 9 o'clock of that right there. So if ever you're curious where the center is, so you can tell what time it is on the base. Big block. Haha, noob alert. Hey, Maximus. How you doing, buddy? All right. All right, so basically we just got to get the sucker moving. If we see one of these long-range turrets like this, we got to target it like right away. All right, we're just going to go around towards the outside of these targets, towards these different buoys. All right, if you see those short-range ones, you got to just skim those. You don't want to hit those like straight on. If you're going to prep for anybody, you can actually prep these targets pretty easily just by saving some buoys. All right, I think I've gotten, okay, this should be the last long-range turret right here. All right, so let me, let's just start skimming next to the base there. I think that guy just got a scatter shot off on me. So you just kind of got to just rim them a little bit. There you go, like that. And now that I've done that, now I can just start getting a little closer and bam. Rest of it ought to be easy. Now, the first one of these that I ever hit, I did put up a video already of this particular target, so I'm not going to do another one. But yeah, my very first attempt, I did damage free. All right, so I got to come down here now. All right, let's check the damage. Yeah, there's a retreat button. How about that? So I'm already up to 4.2 million right there. Check that out. Okay, I did take a smidge of damage. It was one of those scattergun shots. but I can instant repair it for free. All right. Any more requests, or is that good? If there's not any more requests, maybe if there's somebody, one of my mods can help me out with that. If they've seen any more requests, I mean, I can do a tier 4 if you want with the Centurion. Let's see. This thing says I just got something, a badge or something. Let me see. I don't know. Maybe it was just points for... It might have been just an achievement, because I know that we had the achievements. Enemy at the gates, new, participate in the February event. That's what I just got. Yeah, you did. The 100 went quick. I'll do another one, though. Doing another one. Yeah, and these will be easy to prep. I mean, you know, these will be easy to prep for somebody. Once I get my Pride Hull, I'll probably start prepping right away for folks. You just got to remember, when you see these ones right here, you got to, like, hit them right away. You can't dilly-dally. And all of the other ones in this one, all the other targets in this, you got to just skim them. You don't want to hit them, go straight into them. You don't want to do that. Come over this way, just because I don't want to get too close. All right, now I got to get that guy right away. One more down here. Now we'll just start skimming this guy. Trying to skim it. Oh, come on, you. Oh, don't do that. Thought it was going to screw me there for a second. But having this fleet being very fast is really awesome. All right, so that's now everything else is just kind of clean up. So I could save any one of these buoys if I was prepping for someone. And I'm probably going to do prepping most of the time. I just need to get my Pride. Once I win the Pride, I'll take my time with everything else. I just need to get the hulls built for VXP weekend. All right. So I did that one, no damage. No damage. I do have a Hirelok Ironclad, I sure do. Let me see here. I'll go ahead and hit it from 3 o'clock. I should be able to do it for free from 3 o'clock too. All right. I have done a 75. I did it with Ironclads, and I had to clean it up, man. My Ironclads could not do a 75. That was 3 legendary Ironclads without the Harlock Ironclad. I didn't put the Harlock Ironclad with them there. I was just requested to do it that way. thank you for that follow. All right, my boats are getting separated somehow. I don't know what's up with that, but that's not cool. Getting a little bit of screen lag. All right, so all the big guys, all the long-range cannons are taken care of. So now I just got to start skimming these other ones. The speed really helps in the weapon range, quite honestly. Speed and weapon range. The crew just helps me knock the turrets out a little quicker, is all that does. That extra 19% building damage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, this is the 100. All right. Hey, thank you for that follow, Taggy. I'm assuming the P is silent. Nobody can hear you when you go to the bathroom because the P is silent. I got you. I heard that in a pterodactyl joke this week. It was a dumb joke, kid joke, but it was funny. It was cute. No, the lag thing is this particular lag right here is not Kixeye's fault. This is a flash problem. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about here just a second. Man, that is like really bad right there. All right. If you open up your task manager right here, and you notice your whatever your top thing, Ceph Sharp is what it. Woo. Thank you, Tiger Ace Ray. The Ceph Sharp is just because I'm using Facebook Game Room. If I was playing in Chrome, it would be say Google Chrome up here. But when you're consuming that much memory over a gig, that's the problem right there. Generally, just a refresh will fix it. Yeah, I don't know if any of y'all heard that joke. I just heard it like in the last week, maybe last 2 weeks. Why can't you hear pterodactyl go to the bathroom? Because his P is silent. It just made me think of that when I saw your name, Taggy. Only thing I don't like about these targets is they don't give you any res. So if res is a problem for you, I mean, you got problems. You got problems. Because yeah, there's like no res in here. Yeah, I would think that the 59, well, the 59 is technically tier 4, so I would get a reduction in points, I would think. I guess I can go hit one real quick if y'all want. Give me just a second, and I'll show you what points I got, or get. Man, I just turned and shot that sucker just in time, man. Oops. Too close, too close. I don't know why I'm not turning. I guess I just like taking a beating. Now, that's what happens when you get too close to those scatter guns. They sting you. Bad part, it was probably every one of my boats because it's splash. You got 99 problems, but Res ain't one? I love it. All right, I got 120 viewers right now. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make it rain. Generally, what I usually do when I make it rain is I'll put a couple extra zeros behind that viewer count, and that's what I'll dump in the chat. So everybody's going to get their share. Everybody's going to get a cut. Yeah, that one shot in this guy right here. Look at that repair bill right there. 42 minutes. That means don't get shot in these things. That's what that means. All right, let's go look for a tier 5 blitz, tier 4 blitz. That was what, a 50? It's not shown under here. All right, there's a 74. There's a 59 right here. I've never seen a 59, so let's see. Let me. I said I was gonna make it rain. Let me make it rain real quick.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Make it rain. Man, my 2 didn't work. All right, 12,000 credits. Holy moly, falling from the sky. Holy cow, folks. $12,000 credits. Oh my God. Hope you guys brought an umbrella. All right, now I don't see anything up yet. All right. Oh, this is looking kind of familiar. It's looking like a target I've seen before. Oh, we got like oil slicks up on the freaking platforms and junk. What's up with these oil slicks on the platforms? They're like trying to slide you into your death.
Yeah.
Got oil slicks on the platforms. Man. I don't even know what that was, but I killed it. All right. Thank you. Appreciate the follows. Let's see what the point payout was for 59 for a level 102 player. 140,000 I got. Isn't that what it's supposed to be? 140,000? So that's like no deduction at all. All right, where's my points at right now? Currently I'm at 15 million. I got what I need. If nobody needs anything else, yeah, some of the games that I have, if you're looking for ways to spend your credits, generally, I have song requests turned on, and you guys can just chill, listen to music, request songs. They cost like 40 credits. Obviously, song requests are currently turned off. But so this video can go out to YouTube. But you can do other games. There's adventure. If you type in adventure and amount that you're willing to spend, that you may lose. Now you could actually win it all back and then some.
Oh yeah.
There's gambling. There's, I think, the exclamation point roll for rolling dice. I think there is a roulette. Russian roulette is what it is. And I'm not sure. I need to put together a list. But anyway, so that was a 59, 140,000. I still got the full amount. Pretty happy about that. But yeah, well, the kills are free. You can kill wrong AI for free all day long. You can kill wrong AI for free. All right, folks. Well, I'm out of here. I do appreciate all of the support from the folks here in chat. If you haven't clicked follow already, please do so. You need to actually turn on the notifications, though. By default, it's the craziest thing in the world that you would follow somebody and not get notifications, but by default the notifications are turned off. You actually have to hit that slider and make it go on. If you're watching this on YouTube, please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. If I showed you something valuable, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, you know, maybe subscribe to the old YouTube. And again, we have the BB show is tonight, and that is at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. Greenwich Mean Time, we're at midnight, and that's going to be on youtube.com/battlevortex. If you want to join our Facebook group page, that's bp.battlevortex.tv. Drizzt here in the chat actually put together a really nice prize spreadsheet. If you go into the chat right now and you type !spreadsheet, Wrong AI will provide you with the link to the said spreadsheet, and that's a cool way to you know, figure out what your goals are, what you need to get, and how many targets you need to hit. You know, you figure out what your points requirement is, and then how many of these targets. I know I wanted to get 15 million. I had to hit 4 the tier 6 targets. I actually, you know, kind of split up a little bit. I think I hit 3 and a bunch of other stuff, but anyway, I got the points that I need for the Pride, so I'm already at 15 million. But anyway, I think that's all the plugs I got for right now. There may be more streamers. I know Tiger Ace right here in the chat does stream Battle Pirates as well. If you want to follow him on Twitch, you can. I think you can actually just, if you got a Twitch account, you can just actually go in there and just follow Battle Pirates for other people that would be streaming. And also, if you go to the BP Unknown page, up here on the top right corner, it does tell you anybody. It lists anybody that's streaming Twitch. And I believe you can just click on the name right there and it'll take you right to the channel. So, there you go. There you go. I've got nothing else, folks. I'm out of here. Y'all have a good evening, and I got to go back to work. Poor me. But you guys have a good one. Adios.
The price is wrong, bitch.